What's up, everybody? Pilot 83 here. I want to say thank y'all guys so much for all the support today. Everybody reaching out saying they can't wait for the video. I'm sorry that it took so long to come out today. This video was supposed to release at 5 o'clock today was my plan. I had all the footage recorded. I have this brand new iPhone 13 and I was using it as a B-roll camera. You know, the 4K, 60 frames a second, in cinema mode, getting 2 angles, and man, it looked great. The footage looked great. You can see all the buttons and all the wording, everything so clearly. You know, no light reflection from the screens. It was just great. But come to find out, for me, I didn't really know this, that iPhone doesn't like to let their stuff go to Windows easily. It's a fight to get your footage from your phone to your Windows PC. So after hours of dealing with that and finally getting it, and it just being laggy and not coming off the way that it is in my phone, I said screw it. I got a video to get to my subscribers. I'm getting it out today. So without further delay, let's get to it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. So guys, let's get into it. The Velocityone by Turtle Beach. First things first. If you have not downloaded the Turtle Beach Control Center app from the Microsoft Store, you need to go do that to make sure that yours is up to date, because mine was not up to date. Some people's are, some people's aren't. I guess it just depends on when they were built, I guess, what wave they were in. And it will give you a little tutorial on how to go through that. But let's get going. So we got top, well we got up, down, backwards, or to go back, and okay. Now, if you're doing the firmware update like I told you, what you need to do, you'll go down to settings down here, click settings, go to the very bottom where it says firmware update, click OK, and you will turn that into firmware update mode, and then it will ask you to connect it, and then it will check it and update it if needed. Now let's go back and start off this from the very top. So this is the beautiful Velocityone in all her glory. She's gorgeous. So first things first, go down. We have input mode. You want to choose Xbox or PC, depending on what you're on. I'm on Xbox, so mine's going to stay on Xbox. Next one is profile. You have 2 profiles at the moment that you can use. Single engine prop and twin engine jet. As you see, mine is set to twin engine jet. Quick side note, whatever you have this set on, you need to go to the control options at Microsoft Flight Simulator, go to the control options, go up top, and where you see where it says Velocityone, and there's profiles under it, you'll see where one says single prop engine, then the second one will say twin jet engine or 2 jet engine. You need to also select that controller setup that matches this one. If you don't, the buttons will act really weird and you'll get all kind of issues. I didn't understand what was going on when I first used it, and that was why. So whatever you set this to, either single engine or twin engine, you need to set it in the control options to the same exact thing in the simulator, because that remaps your button layout. Next is training. What training does is very simple. It just shows you what everything does, tells you what what each button is assigned to, what you have it assigned to. Like when I click on, say, this, it says assign to start engine, because it is. This is assigned to parking brake. You know, landing lights. You know, it tells you what everything does. I love it. So I saw that some people were complaining about, saying that, oh, it's like the Thrustmaster, because when you go to set up a button in the options, it has a different number than what's shown on the screen. I never understand that issue, because all you have to do is click scan and then click the button you want to put it on, and it's there. So, I mean, it's that simple. So I never understood that. That's my 2 cents on that. Go down, you got the chronometer, which will tell you your flight time in the air, the time you started, the local time of where you're at in the game, and when you arrive at your destination. Then we go back to the settings. All right, this is LED colors, the beautiful, beautiful LED colors. Click on that right there. As you see, we have quite a bit of options. Now, I will say, to those who don't know, so I'm going to back out real quick. If your status panel, right here, you got 3 options: ambient, SIP, and custom, which I'm sure most of y'all are aware that the status panel indicator lights are not working, at least on the Xbox. I don't know about PC, but at least on the Xbox I know no one has them working. So I don't know if that is a Turtle Beach firmware update or if that is a Microsoft update. So we'll have to wait on that. But to get back to my point, if this is in ambient mode, whatever you set the LED colors to be, the back panel will match those colors, because in ambient the lights don't change colors. You won't have any status indicators. But when you have it in SIP or custom like I do, when you switch the LED colors, the back panel will not change colors with everything else. It will stay solid green and flash red whenever it's, you know, landing gear down or flaps or whatever, stall, whatever. So if you wonder why your panel is not changing colors, that is why. So you change the colors here, purple, as you can see over here and stuff, and you see that my panel is still green, and that's because I have it assigned to, let me go back to that and show you that again. So say I choose purple, and you see that it's still green in the back. Now if I go to status panel mode, change this to ambient, now you see that it changed back. Boom. But yeah, I think we'll keep this purple. Purple's my favorite color, by the way, guys. So yeah, we'll keep it purple. By the way, I'm doing this on no sleep mode to get this video out to y'all, because I was so mad about the whole iPhone issue. So some things I love iPhone for, some things I cannot stand them. So, but anyway, let's not talk about Apple. Let's go. You got LED brightness. It's automatically set to the brightest. Even on your SIP brightness, which is your panel, your alerts, it's automatically set to the brightest as well. Screen brightness, which is the screen right here, it's, I believe, set to the brightest. Yeah, it's automatically set to the brightest. Chronometer, you can set it to, oh, sorry guys, you can set it to auto, or you can set it to manual. I keep mine on auto, and so far it goes with whatever time is in the game of where I'm at. So that is pretty cool. All right, and that is, and that is all those buttons. Now let's talk about button setup real fast while we're right here. So you don't have to do your buttons the way I did mine, but I'm going to show you what I've done to mine so far. So I have on mine a profile set up under the twin engine. So if we go up here real fast, guys, bear with me. So if we go up here real fast and go to control options, you'll see up here where it says Velocityone profile. That is my custom profile I've been working on. But up there you'll also see where it says twin engine jet, single engine prop. I'll remind you again at the end of the video. But I've been setting my buttons up, and you don't have to set yours up the way I have mine set up. You know, you can do whatever you feel is best for you and works best for you. So we're going to go ahead and move over here. So I get in a little bit closer for y'all so y'all can get a better view. All right, there we go. So when you are in twin jet engine mode, these two here default are your thrust by default, left and right engine. And by default, this is your air or speed brake, and this is flaps. So you see I have started labeling some of these, and like I said, you can label these however you want to. You don't have to copy me. This is just the way I feel is best for me. I like using the mouse a lot for most things because I feel like it keeps that physical aspect of you having to actually do it. You know, so like I love the knobs and the levers, and I do like the buttons, but you know I don't want it to feel too gamey. I want it to still feel sim-like. So I added these are obviously like reusable stickers, but you can see what I've done so far. There's 4 on this side, 6 on this side. I made one side dedicated to landing, so I got landing gear, landing lights, wing lights, taxi lights, and then on this side I got things that I use a lot. So autopilot, auto throttle, parking brake. I have a quick engine start right here, which I always start the plane the real way, the correct way it's supposed to be started through the procedures. But whenever I'm doing a video or I'm trying to get somewhere fast, you know, to do something, I like having that feature. I can just click that and it's on. Reverse thrust, that automatically sets it into reverse thrust. So when these go back up, it goes in reverse thrust. So a lot of people, I notice, are thinking that when you push these down below 0 that this turns on a reverse thrust mode. Well, I want you to know I've gone all throughout the game so far, and not saying that it won't be added. I hope it is, hopefully. But at the moment, it will recognize anything that's up. It will recognize them even as a button number, but as soon as you go down, there's nothing. Even when you're scanning and you go down, I've done all 4 of them, it doesn't recognize anything at the moment. So, and also when you just go to default and select twin engine jet, it default puts reverse thrust right here, which also kind of leads me to believe that I think this is just like a locking mechanism and nothing more, but who knows. The trim, obviously, when it tells you, you know, nose up or nose down, which I like that it does tell you that. When you're in twin jet engine mode, these 3 do not work at all. They're turned off, which is cool because I mean, don't need them for doing that. This one I'm not assigned yet because, like I said, I'm still planning it out and trying to figure out how I want to do it. And then let me see what else. There's something else I was going to. Okay, yeah. So on the side over here, I don't know if y'all can read it in the screen, but it says flight detent. But it does say up here. It says the word up. So I don't know if it's meaning go up or eventually there will be a feature here. I hope there is. Please, Lord, let there be some reverse thrust. Because, I mean, it has a great feel to it. So I don't want to take it apart and see if anything's in there, though, to check that out. But, yeah, so that's my setup. as of right now, as far as the buttons go. That purple looks good, don't she? Alright, so let's come back over here real quick. Alright. So, we got, and I'm going to get y'all a little higher up here. Bear with me. Gotta get out the elevator. There we go. Voila. So up here, you can press B2 here. I'm sorry, press B1 in and out the plane. You can move around with this button right here. I think it's called POV2, yeah, position, or I don't know, POV, point of view. I mean, yeah, point of view. And you can push that again. It centers you back up. Left and right here is your rudder trim by default. I just kept it that way. I like that. It works really well when coming in to land for sure. I don't have anything assigned right now to the up and down though of this hatch 2 switch. You go back inside. This moves you around. You look around, so that's really neat how it does that. Obviously, y'all already know, and you can press. And you can press this to recenter yourself. And obviously, y'all already know that you got the rudders down here and your brakes here. But I use the Thrustmaster pedals with mine on Xbox, so the brakes still work, and you know I have the pedals, so I don't have to worry about using those. But I guess having the brakes by my hand is kind of neat, though. I'll you know, quick reaction, you can hit that. What else? So if you come back down here, and I might show it to you again, but I want to get like 2 views since it took forever to get y'all this video out because of freaking Apple difficulties. If you click A, which y'all watch on screen here, A, which has got the plane, A is Smart Cam. So let's say if we're moving, you would notice it. That's Smart Cam. B is your checklist. X is your navlog. And ATC is Y. So you got that. Let me think real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, I didn't say it yet. Everybody's been asking about the bottom latch dimensions down here. They go down 3 inches, so they will fit on a desk that's up to 3 inches thick, and then they go forward 2 inches. So if you have something under there like a railing or something, if it doesn't go further than 2 inches in, then you're going to be stuck. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's going to be a bummer. But let's get inside the plane and let's fly. Let's check it out from the outside and let y'all see these things in action. So give me a minute and we'll do that. Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to take off in the A320. Whenever you pause the game, it kind of throws things off, like sometimes your flaps, your air brake, your throttle, so do be aware of that. Also when you're in active pause, it's the same thing. But let's go ahead and take off. Go ahead and get inside here. Push B2 here to line everything back up. Giving her throttle. Push parking brake. We've now released the parking brake. And this yoke, by the way, guys, it is dead center. I mean, dead center. There is zero dead space. Pulling up. I just realized I forgot to put some flaps down before takeoff, but that's okay. I think the plane will manage. She will survive. Sorry about that, guys. Too busy trying to get y'all a good video. I know y'all been waiting all day. I had so much difficulty earlier. But let's get back outside the plane. Landing gear went up by itself because I pressed the button earlier. But you see I push landing gear again. Coming down.
Tower Airbus November Echo 007
the sensitivity is all pretty decent to me, besides the ailerons. I increased mine just a little bit to make it a little more responsive. But other than that, that's about it. I do hate how on the Xbox the sensitivity still does not save. Real quick, we'll get inside the plane again, and I'll show you when I hit autopilot. See, autopilot just came on, the light. I can press auto throttle. Comes on and off. Sit up just like that. Get back outside. You watch my air brakes go up. Watch me do my flaps. We can set them wherever we want them with this. These sticks have great tension.
Overspeed.
Slow that down right there. Also, I'll show you this real quick. Oh yeah, trim. Look how good that trim works. So nice, so nice. But I'll go ahead and do this. What I was talking about earlier with some of my button assignments. So let's toggle an active pause. Let's hit the weather here. Turn it dock, just like that. Go around the plane. Now you can see and I'm still, like I said, I still have it open slot. I might use for my strobe or beacon lights. I usually like to hit those with the mouse. I'm using, these are more just, there's 4 on this one side, then 6 buttons on the other side here with a little slot between them. So I made like 4 dedicated to my landing, and then the other 6 dedicated basically to things I thought they were most important to me. But let's see if we can get back out of active pause here without this stuff going haywire. Y'all know how Microsoft Flight Simulator gets. Yeah, so going good. Controls are great. My pilot going off there. My rudder pedals right now I'm using, my thrustmaster rudder pedals, as you see they're working just fine. It's just so smooth, guys. It's definitely a learning curve coming from a joystick, but absolutely love it. Let me go ahead and get it back out of that. And I'll show you real quick what I was talking about before I end the video. So you see over here the Velocityone flight profile, which that is my main profile. It's one I've been working on, which is a version of the twin engine jet one here too. So these two, single prop and the twin, have to match that setting I showed you in your Velocityone screen. So mine was set at this, and then I started, changing some stuff around, and now, it's this, which I need to rename it. But like I said, guys, as of now, back panel lights indicators don't work. Not at the moment, at least. Sucks, I know, but it is what it is. So until something happens, I guess that's what we're stuck with. But other than that, I'm telling you, I'm so happy with this. everyone I let touch it are like, oh my god, like this is one of the best ones I've ever used. Got a buddy's got a honeycomb. He's like, man, I wish I had this for my honeycomb. So that is the full tutorial of everything this thing can do right now. If you have any questions about setting up controls or anything, message me, comment. I will fully tell you. But until next time, guys, happy flying. Hope y'all enjoy the video. See you in my next one. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Love all you guys. Thank you for all your support. Peace. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe and like button. And as always, until next time, happy flying, guys. Pilot 0083 signing off.